Good morning. Welcome to 2024. Hopefully everyone gets whatever it is that they vow to do in 2024, whether it's lose weight, save money for retirement, and retiring to Roatan. Hopefully you get it done in 2024. For those of us already here, hopefully 2024 brings better weather and fewer potholes. But we're going to start with a look back at Saturday, where we had 9-foot seas, almost 50-mile-an-hour winds. Chilly temperatures got us down to the 68, 69 degree area. And thanks to Kelly Cosman for sending us this from West End. There's one of those waves coming into a pool. It's now, if it wasn't before, it's now a saltwater pool coming up on the deck. The water got in places it doesn't normally go on Saturday. So thankfully that's over now. We're back to 4 to 5 foot seas. We do have northeast winds, 12 to 17 miles an hour. Let's go to the videotape here. Go to the right place. All right, so here's our satellite this morning. We do see some little heavier than popcorn clouds overhead, so this morning some of us may be getting a shower. That's probably the last time I'm going to say that for a while. Starting this evening, tomorrow, Wednesday, look pretty dry. But after we get these little clouds and showers out of the way, we're going to be a lot drier upcoming. Now, one of the things we're going to talk about is why towards the end of the week and into next week, we're going to see some stronger east winds, not north winds, and pretty dry conditions. These are our temperatures at 8 o'clock. Like I mentioned before, we had some pretty cool temperatures, 68, 69 degrees. That would be Sunday morning. This morning, our lows were around 71. So we're going to start warming up. Like I often say, people often ask, why don't you include the temperature in your forecasts? And the answer is, most of the time, the temperature is pretty much the same. Even with these north winds, if the sun comes out, the temperature is usually going to go to 80 regardless, maybe 81, 82. And those are the coolest wintertime temperatures. Of course, in the summertime, especially May and September, those tend to be hotter months. They go to 90. So yeah, 82 with the sun feels a lot better than 90, especially with the humidity we have here on the island. Seas, 3.5 feet for most of us this morning, and with a persistent northeast wind, we're going to have seas right around 4 feet for a couple of days. And because the flow of the sea is from the northeast, we're going to have that pretty much on both sides of the island, which is a little unusual. Usually one of the sides is calmer than the other. Here's why we're going to start getting dry. This is our precipitable water. This is how much water is over our heads and can fall on us. The reds are really rich air. Yellow is moderately moist. And the greens going to blues and browns are very dry. We rarely see very dry air here. But as you can see, we're in the greens until Thursday. Thursday is a day that we have a chance of scattered showers coming to us from the east. But then after that, as we go into the weekend, look at this very dry air overhead. So this weekend looks dry, and then into next week, we're going to have a cold front to our north, you'll notice. It's not really making it all the way down here. And that's going to be why we get some east winds. Let's go to our precipitation where it's easier to see our weather systems coming in. Here we go. And you can see these lingering showers today. They're going to recede. The GFS is wanting to give us a little bit of a chance of rain tonight. We'll see. And then as we get into Thursday, we get this little wave from the east, giving us scattered showers. But notice as we go into Sunday what happens. You see the cold front moving to our east, and that, instead of giving us north winds, that pushes our winds more from the east. And so the GFS has several waves of this going on. These cold fronts that don't quite make it down here, but give us a strong easterly flow. And so if we look at this map that gives us a graphical depiction of our winds, Friday we got one of these happening, gives us strong east winds up to 25-30 miles an hour. Monday we got one of these happening 30 miles from the east, and then a week from Friday, same thing, strong east winds. But as you can see down here in the forecast for rain, not a lot. We got this Thursday little chance of scattered showers, maybe a few here and there, but when you see 0.1 there, that's not much of a chance of rain. So a little bit of a chance of rain Thursday. After that, maybe a week of completely dry weather. February that we're starting averages 11 inches of rain, but we're going to start off well below that. So we'll see what happens. One thing I wanted to mention where I got my averages of rainfall, we do have the January or the 2024 Roatan Weather calendar available. I got a couple of places that say that they're going to get with me and sell it. Hangover Hut in West Bay and La Serena in Camp Bay. Some of you will be able to pick them up at CC Printing. They should print tomorrow. So just get in touch with me about how and where you want to pick it up, and we'll make sure that you get your copy of the calendar complete with average rainfall, highest and lowest rainfall for that month, and also average high and low temperatures. All right, well, thanks for your support, and we'll talk to you later.